Welcome to Jones Junk Journals and more. Today I will be making a couple simple, quick embellishments and pockets. I'm going to use my die cuts, some extra stickers that were left over from the month, a little bit of cheesecloth, some of these snowflakes that I got from the dollar store, and some extra papers that were from some paper packs. I might even use some of these little punched out trees. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out a whole bunch of circles, different sizes. Here are my circles, and I cut these. How big are they? 3 1/4 inch. Okay, these ones can be the bottom part. These have to be the background because otherwise I'm wasting something, half of a circle, being upside down. So these ones will be the inside of the circle. Okay, now all of these other ones can be the top part of the circle. Okay, I'll put these ones aside for the clusters. Then I will cut these other ones in half to make my little pockets. And now because these are non-directional, doesn't matter which way I cut them. So half of 3 1/4 is 1, and just a little over 1 1/2. 7/8, give or take, more or less. It's pretty gold. Now, does that look better, or does this one look better? I actually think that one does. No, almost too dark, isn't it? Oh, I'm gonna use that one. And 1 5/8, more or less. I will do one on camera and then I'll do the rest off camera. And I'm going to make a little thumb notch in the center of this pocket, more or less. And today I will use Bashful Blue on this pocket. I'll probably use a red one on one and maybe vintage on the other. And I like to ink it so then you can see that little thumb notch for your pocket a little bit better. Then, using my Fabri-Tac glue, and being careful of the direction of this paper here, you can make this little pocket here. You can bring it up a little bit more if you want. You don't have to put the little thumb notch on it if you don't want. Actually, I'm going to do a little inking on the back, just a little bit. Now time to get out a couple scraps. Some music paper that I used on another project earlier this month. And I'm just going to ink up the edges a little bit using the blue once again. I used to use the vintage photo a lot before, but now I'm going more and more into different colors. And why not use what you have, right? Okay, now a little bit of lace that I have left. This is some from Brenda. Okay, so I'm just going to cut off a little piece here. That will go on top of there. And I'm going to choose one of these leftover little pieces here. Oh, that's going to be too big. Oh, I'll use this one right here. Okay, so I'm going to take my glue stick. I don't know where my old book is. Go. I'll put the thumb notch in and you won't even be able to see it. Okay, now Fabri-Tac glue, because this is fabric that I'm gluing down. And you don't have to have everything just nice, straight, even, perfect. I think it looks nice if it's a little wonky. Okay. Now, I'm going to add a little bit of the Fabri-Tac glue to the back of this, just because it's going on top of this lace. Then we need a couple things to put into the pocket. One of my tickets, you may recognize this from a previous little video. Now I'm going to cut a little piece of this off. Okay, 2 inches. Maybe about 1.5 inches. About right there. Okay, I'll start off 1.5 inches by 3 inches. We'll see what it looks like. Okay, now round the corners. I'm going to use the largest. Okay, let's make a little tag here. Okay, then if you want to put this into a journal, you can glue the whole circle right down. So there's only this little pocket right here. Or you can glue it about half circle here. So then you'll have a little tuck here. Or what I like to do, I like to put a little bit of glue here, here, and a little bit at the bottom. So then you can tuck this tag in a little bit more. And you can actually see the corners right here of your tag. And we do need to, and we don't need to trim the corners here, round them off, but I like rounded corners. Now I'm going to go decorate these other ones and I'll be right back. Here are the 5 pockets all finished. Now using up more scraps, I'm going to make a couple of clusters. Once again, using Bashful Blue. And I made these circles a little bit smaller than these ones. You can make circles or squares, whatever size you want. You can ink around the edges like this or not. Okay. Wow. I'm going to use this one. There we go. And because it's going to be so hard to make an exact center, I'm going to put a little bit off. And because I have my little Fabri-Tac glue out, that's what I'm going to use today. Also because this is really shiny paper. Sometimes that little white glue doesn't stick quite as well as Fabri-Tac. And then this little netting I picked up from Dollar Tree, a year or two ago. Let me see, I want a blue tree on one. Do I want a blue tree? Oh, if I ink the blue tree, it will stand up more, I think. There we go. And then what do I want on the other one? I think I'll put a sticker or something on the other one. Joy. Oh, this one. Oh, maybe I'll add just a little bit of blue ink around the edge here. Oops, just so it will stand out just a little bit more. Oops. I'm all thumbs today. And I'm going to put extra glue on here just to make sure that it sticks right through this netting. And not exactly the center of the circle once again, so then I don't have to make sure that it like balances lovely. Okay. I think it needs just something extra between here and here. No. I think I'll use a little bit of this blue sheer here. Then I'm going to go grab a nice little blue pen just so this tree will stick out just a little bit more. Okay, this is what I'll be using. Okay, I'm going to go make a couple more clusters from what I have here, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to use one of these snowflakes from this pack that I got from Dollar Tree a little while back. And I cut the little hole at the top here. And cut a little bit of this off. A little bit of Fabri-Tac. Then I'll put Fabri-Tac on the back of this snowflake here. I'm going to be generous with it so it will go through the netting. Here are the finished clusters and then some bird pockets that I made just to show you that you don't have to stick to Christmas. Thank you for watching. I love and I appreciate you all and hope to see you again soon.